Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing tonight? Hope you are well, taking care, taking time for yourself, being gentle. Hi, Mono. Hi, Weep God. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for coming through. Tonight, we're just doing a sound bath. Felt like it's been a while, so I'm gonna get back into it a little bit, you know. Try to do at least like one stream a week. I know I said I try to be a little more consistent about that. But life, I don't know, sometimes just life just happens and you just roll along with it, you know? Like lots of good social things been happening lately. This past weekend I went to like a wedding. It was like from like one of my core friend groups after college. One of the guys got married. Really, really beautiful. Super chill wedding as well. And then also there was an engagement party. Someone else in this friend group, she's visiting back here from Sweden. So it was like really lovely to see her again and all of us together again. We sort of drifted away over the past few years because everyone like moved around. But seeing everyone come together and just like seeing people get together with their booze, you know, it's so sweet, so nice. And I also went karaoke this past weekend. It was really, really fun. I was like, whoa, I had not like sing like that in a very, very long time, and that makes me want to sing more. So actually, we're going karaoke again tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I started like making like a playlist of like songs I want to sing, and there's some goodies in there. How are y'all doing? What's going on in all of your lives? Good. Only good things. Only good things. Even if there are bad things, they're good things too. If we choose to see them that way, you know? Been putting in work. Oh boy. You're on that grind set, huh? I feel like I haven't worked really hard in a very long time. I don't work hard, unfortunately. Or fortunately, I don't know. I admire people like yourselves that do work really hard on their things. I think I'm just someone that sort of allows things to be easy and lets them sort of kind of go with the flow, you know? I don't think I have those sort of ambitions where I'm trying to get somewhere or do something. Is there something that you're like going for? Or is it just like circumstantial? Because 24/7 working sounds really, really hard. Like, I think it's a really interesting different people's like attitudes of work, right? Are you someone that enjoys work? Doing that kind of work? Is that something that you are like passionate or interested in, etc.? YouTube. I'm kind of doing the YouTube thing. I feel like I've been posting the my meditations on, and they've been doing pretty cool. I mean, nothing's broken 100 views yet, but there's been some really sweet comments, and I like gives me the little adrenaline rush. I'm like, oh my god, people actually enjoy these things. Hi Siren, welcome in. Hope you're well. Oh, I just saw like my phone like light up. It thought I said Siri. You enjoy the paycheck? Ah, money's nice, right? Kami Koi Haku, welcome in, welcome in. Hello, how are you doing tonight? So lovely of you to join us today. Thank you for being a buddy. Yeah, I guess if like your paycheck depends on that kind of work, it sort of like gets you going, right? Like you see the fruits of your efforts. Like you put in this effort and then the money just like pumps out, I guess. I don't know if that's how YouTube works like that. I know that there's a lot more to it. I'm sure you're like planning, you're like testing out all these different things, like what works, what doesn't work. Like you found your niche or your audience or like your voice and you have like a workflow. I really aspire to maybe like get somewhere near there maybe. I don't know. But I also want it to be like very passive. I want things to just like happen, you know? I'm very much spiritual, like kind of manifestation vibes, you know? You send the energy out into the world and the universe returns it back to you. So I'm like sending out this energy and be like, hey, like life is chill. You just do things at your own pace and like magical things happen, and it's worked out for me at least. Like I'm in a place that I'm happy, I'm content, right? But it's all good. We're all working in different things, and so I hope your stuff is fulfilling. It's meaningful. It energizes you, and you keep doing the good work. Yeah. All right. Thank you for saying hi. Yeah, go on, do your thing. It's late. Maybe go to sleep or continue working. Whatever it is you gotta do. Appreciate you stopping by. Oh, Siren, you had a big job interview. Oh my God, look at you. Is it somewhere that you are excited to work at, or somewhere that you think you feeling a good vibe? Can I ask like what kind of work is it? Oh, water. Oh, thank you, Faihi. Welcome in. Yeah, tell me a little bit about this new job interview. Not hugely excited for sales. Oh, it's a sales role. Okay. It definitely is like a skill set, a unique skill set. Not one that I have, but definitely one that can be built for sure. Not hugely excited for sales, but this company's vibes are super good for me. Good company vibes. I think one of the most important things is like company vibes are cool too, to an extent, but hopefully like your manager is like someone that will fight for you, that you're inspired by, and that supports you. I think it's more so the managers that we work for versus like the company. Like sometimes like companies, they put off this like cool, they looks really cool, they're really hip, they got all these benefits and everything. But then say you have like a shitty manager and then you don't actually get to like enjoy those things, you know? So definitely when you're interviewing, you're also interviewing them. You're like figuring out, well, are you gonna fight for me? Are you gonna like protect me? Or are you gonna like drop me when like things go sour? Is this a place I can learn and develop myself? Am I getting paid? Do I have flexible hours? Or I don't know. Those are all things you always gotta be asking as you're figuring it out. I don't know if I talked about this in stream before, and this is probably a very, very bad example, so don't follow my lead on this. And it was a very different job market back then, mind you. But when I was looking for work, I was asking around because I just came out of like a year of burnout, right? So I stopped working for a full year, and I was like trying to like heal and just figure out like, oh, what do I actually want to do with my life? And I'm just testing the waters, being like, what kind of jobs are out there? Like, I'll try it out, but I don't necessarily need to work. And I'd be asking these places while I'm interviewing. I'd be like, hey, like, what do you think about a 4-day work week? Or like, how do you give love to yourself in a work setting? Or what was the other questions I asked? I guess like, what is your relationship with burnout? And I was just really trying to get like these like deep questions and have these very meaningful conversations with people I was talking to. And sometimes like you just learn right away and be like, oh, like one company was like, oh, 4-day work week, that would never happen here. And I was like, fair, that's great. Good for you. Maybe I don't want to work here. But then also it's like I get rejected right away. And I was like, that's fine, you know? I mean, it's like when you have like those like values like mismatched like that, the rejection doesn't hurt at all. You're very clear about who you are, like what you value, what you prioritize. There was like actually like a mental health company that I was talking to as well, and I mean I've seen their growth. They actually like have blown up a lot, but when I was interviewing there, I was asking, it's like, oh, like, what's your relationship with burnout? And then, like, the person who would be my manager was like, oh yeah, like, I like burnout, like, pretty often. And sometimes, it's like, it just happens and you just gotta, like, stick it through it. And then, you'll come out all right. I'm like, what? Like, you did not just say that. Like, you are a mental health company and you are saying that burnout's okay and that you have to do it, and it's just like part of the mission. And I'm like, no thanks. I think in a previous period of my life maybe I would have been okay with that, but I am not at that point in my life anymore. So I'm here for the ride. I'm just riding along. I'm not trying to work too hard. I'm not trying to push myself too much. I've let go of a lot of ambition, and here I am. Just a little anime monk on the internet. But in any case, as I'm getting towards the other story too, is the place where I currently work at. I had really, really great conversations with everyone as I was talking to them. I'm like, hey, like, what's your relationship with burnout? Like, 4-day work week? Like, have you ever burnt out before? What was that like? What did you learn? Because, like, I just went through that and got some, like, really, really beautiful stories out of that. And it was great. Like, barely actually talked about, like, the actual work stuff. But, like, that's the stuff, like, you get to, like, really know people, you know? I think for me at least, or this is like the sort of assumption is that you get through the first interviews, like you sort of demonstrate that you're capable, at least somewhat, and then it's just like after that it's basically just the vibe check, and you just try to keep on passing the vibe check until you get through. Because interviews these days, they are completely biased, and there's a lot of BS of trying to like test you on things that aren't actually relevant or aren't part of the job, you know. But the more you can actually just have real conversations with people, I think that's like, in my experience at least, that's like how you get a better pulse of who you're gonna work with. And I was just like just dropping all like the work BS. Like, I'm not gonna tell you like, hey, I can do everything for you. I can like fix this, I can make this, I will lead these projects, blah blah. I was like, no, like I'm just here, I'm just a person. Like, I want you to see me as a person, and I'm here to see you as a person too. And then after that, I get through like some more rounds of interviews, and eventually I get to the final round, and I do this like big presentation, blah blah blah. And by the end of the presentation, they're like, "Well, like, why do you want to work at this company?" And I'm like, "You know what? I don't have to work here." I'm not actually trying to find like I'm not trying to like work right away. It doesn't really matter where I work. I'm just trying to, make myself happy and heal and do my own thing, whatever. If it happens to be here, that's cool. But at the end of the day, the work itself doesn't really matter too much. And I like dropped this like Zen koan. I've said it before on stream here before, but it's like, before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. And so what that means is that you're human, you just have like the shit in front of you that you have to do. So you chop wood, carry water, and then you just keep on doing it. Even if you like understand the nature of reality, you become super enlightened, you figure life out, the meaning of life, all that stuff, you still gotta chop wood, carry water. You still gotta like do your daily things, take care of yourself, because like that's just like the human life that you're in, right? And after that, I was just saying like, yeah, like I'm here. I'm not trying to chop the biggest tree. I'm not trying to fetch the cleanest, bestest water. None of those things. I'm just here. I'm just gonna chop wood, carry water. And if it happens to be at this company, sure, why not? But it doesn't really matter. I just need a place day to day to do my thing. And I think it really resonated with them, because I'm like, oh, I don't need a job, and then they just gave me the job. So you do a little like reverse psychology on them. You're like, I don't need this. Like you make yourself like a desirable person. You send off that energy. You're like, oh, like I'm a cool person, or like I do cool things, and then they just give you the job. So kind of, it's not the best career advice, but maybe it's just something to consider. If you feel it's appropriate for you, feel free to use that as inspiration. But I don't think that's the case. I think I'm also someone that's been working for a while, right? So I would say that I'm someone that's, at least in my field, that I've sort of proven myself in whatever case. And I was looking for a job, or I was just like testing the waters of looking for a job during a time when it was in an employee's market. So that means the employee had much more power to like choose and go where they want, because everywhere was like hiring. In this economy right now, obviously I think that's a lot tougher. I've heard from friends. I have friends that like have been looking for jobs for like a year or two now. It's been really rough out there. And then I've also heard that like wages are dropping too. Like people can't negotiate as much for their salaries and stuff like that. And so that's really hard. So I don't think this advice works in this current market. But it could be something later down in the future if you are someone that is like they're seeking out, like you're someone very desirable, they put a lot of effort into trying to recruit you or make you happy or just like attract you to a thing. But also sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, whatever that is. So just food for thought. VTuber pal of yours is in a similar spot. Yeah. This economy is whack. Like, you just hear from everyone that it's like, oh, so expensive, like, so hard to find stuff, but then, like, everything is just, like, doing really well. I don't know. Like, all the stocks are just, like, flying up or whatever. I mean, there was, like, a bit of a downward turn the last few days. I think something about Japan like increase their interest rate by like 0.15%, and then everything just fell apart. uh, I like, okay, this is where my gambler comes out, but I like browsing the Wall Street Bets Reddit. This is a terrible idea. Don't do that. But it's just like the wild shit people do and like put into the stock market. Sometimes I browse there. I'm like, wow, maybe at least I'm not that stupid, or maybe I am that stupid. Because at least definitely during the pandemic, I definitely gambled a lot of money in the stock market and did stupid things. But don't do options. Don't do options. I learned the hard way. There's also, I don't know, money's not real. It's like, it's just the feeling. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm just trying to get through my day and do my own thing, but then things happen. It is what it is, though. But yeah, so that's the story of that'll be another story, the gambling story, but not for today. Just the job story is enough for now. um, let's find something to meditate towards. Another day for gamba. Yeah. I mean, now I get my gambling fix from TFT and gacha games. So I'm in a healthier place, for sure. Don't gamble in the stock market. Gamble for waifus and husbandos. That's much better things to gamble for, right? Oh, this is kind of a cute passage. Okay, let's set an intention for today. I have Your True Home, Everyday Wisdom of Thich Nhat Hanh with me. I just turned to this random page, and it says, what channel will you turn on? Even though life is hard, even though it is sometimes difficult to smile, we have to try. Recently, one friend asked me, how can I force myself to smile when I am filled with sorrow? It isn't natural. I told her she must be able to smile to her sorrow because we are more than our sorrow. A human being is like a television set with millions of channels. If we turn the Buddha on, we are the Buddha. If we turn sorrow on, we are sorrow. If we turn a smile on, we really are the smile. We can't let just one channel dominate us. We have the seeds of everything in us, and we have to take the situation in hand to recover our own sovereignty. That one's kind of interesting, It's kind of like we have all these sort of like just feelings and channels within us. We have all these sort of experiences, and sometimes there is a choice about what we're going through, right? Like, you're going to experience things that you can't control. You're going to feel things that you can't control either, and sometimes it can be really overwhelming, right? And so you have to give the space to feel everything that you're meant to feel. Like, if you're going through sorrow, a hard time, if you're going through stress, if you're going through grief, but also if you're going through happiness. Like, when you give the space for all those feelings, you realize that there's just so much within us that wants to be awakened. And in that place, too, you also have a choice of how you respond to those things. So if you feel it for what it is and you don't let it consume you, but then you can see them as opportunities or as messages, as teachers. Teachers very important. It's like as something to learn from, right? So if you're experiencing sorrow, like we feel this immense sadness for something that has happened to us or around us. That's a question of like, why do we feel sorrow? Why do we feel sadness in this moment? Is it because we are empathizing with people around us? Or is it because it was something that we felt such great happiness for, and now that it is gone or away, right? And then you can start to like kind of like peer a little deeper, dig a little deeper, and you uncover sort of the sources of those. And what's happening is it's like, oh, yeah, childhood trauma, let's go. But also, I think there's also like a bigger piece behind that. It's like, oh, there's just this great infiniteness within you, and in that infiniteness, there's just this pure soul, this pure like magic, this pure goodness within you. And within that goodness, it is communicating through you, through all these feelings, through all these channels. And so when you change the channel to one of those things, make sure you can always sort of open yourself to that possibility that anything can happen, but that also that anything that does happen isn't necessarily a bad thing. It can be good. All these things are good things. They can be the things to learn from. In fact, whether it's good or bad, like that's actually just a judgment. Things just kind of are, you know? And it doesn't necessarily matter so much about what is sort of being experienced or happening, but that you allow yourself to just be able to observe and embrace it. Be gracious to yourself through whatever that is that you're going through. And in that way, I think you make space for awakening, for growth, for just a little magic. And that space is where I think miracles happen too, you know? All the things that you didn't know could happen. And that's what makes life worth living, you know? So I feel that. I don't know if y'all feel that, but I feel that. And maybe if you look deep enough, if you sort of like sit with those emotions, those feelings, you turn that channel to Buddha and you're like, hey, what's up? Then you're like you're gonna experience something new. You're gonna realize that life is precious and that the present is very special. Hello, Golden Panda, welcome in. How are you doing today? And with that, I think that is where peace is. So, that was me rambling. Let's do a little meditation. You're good? I'm glad you came just in time for meditation time. A peaceful ramble, yeah. What kind of meditation we're gonna do today? Oh, hi, Leishan, by the way. I don't know if I said hi earlier. I forget. How are you doing? Yeah, 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 yeah. What do I want to meditate on today? I mean, we set our intention about turning the channel on. Bon. I don't know. These things are always all completely improvised. Oh, whoa. Okay. How about these? We can just sit comfortably wherever you are. With your back, neck, head upright. Or if you're laying down too, that's fine too. Close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. One more time in and out. Now, today, on my mind is just how wonderful it is to be alive, to be here, to be present. And I want us to give gratitude towards all these little things that are here and around with us. Gratitude is a wonderful practice that brightens your life, that allows you to see life in so many new colors, so many new textures, so many new feelings. But it all starts with being thankful. So today, I am grateful to be here with you. I am grateful that you are here with me. I'm grateful that together we are sharing this moment, that we get to share this breath, that we get to share this peace and calm. And it's in that moment, in this presence, is where life is, right? Life is just whatever is in front of you. And to be grateful for whatever is in front of you is an act of just generating this powerful vibration and resonating it out and receiving the universe's vibration back into you in this body. We can be grateful for so many things, like grateful for our house, our shelter, our home, grateful for our family, our friends, the people that accept us, that love us, that support us, that take care of us. Be grateful for the little things, the things that we just take for granted, such as the sun shining or the plants around you that grow and provide shade and air, clean air, and such beautiful colors of the plants, of the flowers, and their aromas, how the clouds, the sky just kind of float around, giving you a sense of place. And whatever else that you might be grateful for, such as like your computer, your phone, technology, the convenience of our modern life, like the life that we get to live right now versus another time. There's no need to be like jealous or envious of another period, because you are in this period right now. And there's just so much available to you. Learning to just see and feel and experience the abundance that is around us. All the food that you get to taste, savor, and eat. So many yummy foods. Or water that is like fresh and nourishing, and that quenches your thirst and replenishes you. Or even just like the little toys and knickknacks that you've collected, how they bring you joy because they remind you of something that you've lost, or they bring you closer to something that you're aspiring towards. Maybe there's just something special around you in your life that just gives you so much joy. Let us be grateful for all those little things. Just say thank you. Thank you for being in my life. Thank you for continuing to give me joy. Thank you for inspiring me. And just thank you for being part of my life. This very life. This special life. I also want to thank our bodies. I want to thank this body that I inhabit, this vessel that we put so much like food, or we put it through so much. Like we walk, maybe we work out, maybe we don't eat so healthy, and that's okay too. Things can always change, but that our body still puts up with it. Maybe we're just staying up so late and doing unimaginable things in the night. But at the same time, the body still shows up for you the next day. And maybe you don't feel so great the next day, but it's still there for you, you know? And so that's why in this practice of gratitude, you become aware to acknowledge that, all these beings, all these things around us are doing so much for us. Now, let us be in gratitude in return for all of those actions, all those presences, all those little things, and learn to be of love and service to them. So, next time, you just encounter these little things, whether it's your body, whether it's your little toys and knickknacks, or whether it's yummy things you encounter, or the people that you love to be around, or people who support you. All these things are lovely things to be grateful for. And so it's just very easy just to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for being here. I am so, so grateful. And as you repeat this gratitude, as you feel it deep within your skin and your soul, let that just emanate out. Let that light just radiate and shine, illuminate all that is around you. And we take 3 deep breaths. Deep breath in and out. Feel the gratitude on the in-breath. Feel the gratitude in the out-breath. Feel the gratitude on the in-breath. And let it all go. And we can open our eyes again. And we're here. What do you see? Where are you now? Look at this beautiful place. Look at this beautiful you. You are here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. get this sound bath rolling. Rolling. If you've not been part of these sound baths before, it's just a lovely little practice of mine. I have with me all these singing bowls. And I'll just be playing them, and you can just enjoy. I might not be talking so much. Sometimes just kind of get in the flow of it. But feel free to ask questions or chat, and I'm available. I'm still paying attention. Put a thing on too. Here. I got my bowls in front of me now. I went to a sound bath when I was in New York the other week. It was really interesting. It was a sonic crystal Reiki sound bath massage. There's like so many different things going on. But the way it worked was the sound healer, it was like a beautiful space. It was like in this like Nepalese Tibetan gift shop in the back room. It had all these kind of like cushions laid out where you can lay down. Some beautiful ambient lighting. Oh, thank you for the water. Hydrate. No, it's a beautiful space, and there's like so many bowls, like probably the most bowls I've ever seen in a single place. And so we all like lay down, and we place like a blanket on top of us, and then she places all these like crystals on our body. And it's like, whoa, crystals. Like, you don't actually see, like, I had my eyes closed throughout the whole experience. But in each of these, like, crystals have some sort of meaning, whatever. I'm not super into crystals, so I don't know much about them, but this definitely intrigued me. And you're supposed to, like, develop a relationship with these crystals. Like, as you sort of like feel them, see what you gravitate towards, like then the crystals sort of like speak to you, in a certain way. Or like listening to your needs or what you're going through in life. And it's with that they sort of tell a bigger story, you know? And then some time passes and the sound bath sort of begins. It starts like really gentle with all these sort of like rain noises or these like drumming. It's very rhythmic. And eventually she moves on to the bowls like these that I'm playing right now. I'm pretty sure hers weren't antiques. They all seem like very like new and like polished. So they all had like very, very clear sounds. But the way she played them too is also like kind of, I want to call it aggressive. Like she would just be like hitting bowls after bowls and going quickly after one or the other. And then when it got to like the sound bath portion, she would place like a bowl on you and then like sing the bowl like on top of you, and the vibration of the bowl would like be like kind of intense, you know? Kind of dig it. And I remember like the sensations I felt during that. I was like, wow, this is like really intense. Like I could feel it sort of like resonating throughout me, and almost felt like I was like going through a workout, you know? And then I guess like 2 people like left during the scene. There are spaces for 6 people. 5 people showed up. 2 people left midway. But then there was also this other girl there, and she was like crying for like more than half of the time. I was like, I'm kind of thinking like, wow, I wonder what she's going through. I kind of want to feel that. It's like kind of funny. It's like when people kind of go through those like intense healings. Maybe some people feel like, oh, like that's too much. But I was like, no, I want that. I want to feel the intense shit. I'm like, please. But yeah. Yeah, and then towards the end, she starts playing with like the crystal bowls, and it gets like it starts to like get like a little calmer now after like the intense massages with the bowls. And then she starts playing the gongs, and the gongs were crazy. I love the gongs. Maybe I'm gonna collect some gongs. Those are expensive. To have a gong would be so nice. Big gong. And then after, did sort of like an oracle reading, which was pretty cool. So there were like some crystals that I definitely gravitated towards. One of them was a blue lace agate, and it was like around like my throat chakra. And that one deals with like sort of communication, like speaking your truth. And then there was also a pink selenite, which deals with like your relationships with like people, like with yourself and those around you. And so together, that meaning is kind of like, oh, you gotta like speak your truth to like people, and then people will like listen, and like people need to hear you speak. You need to like be able to speak to yourself and speak your truth. And then there is also the, what is it called? The moonstone. Yeah. And the moonstone is like deals with dreams and like opportunities. And so there's like some opportunities or dreams that are like coming towards me. And so you gotta show up for that. Like you have to want it, but then you have to like allow it to happen into your life. And I'm like, yeah, give me that shit. At the same time too, I don't know, it's like I kind of operate from life in this place where yeah, just like allow things to happen, try not to force it too much. And you know, things do happen at their own pace without so much striving. Like you let things be easy. If you have to strive too much, I feel, I don't know. To me, that's not really motivating. It's like you work against the currents, but sometimes you just gotta let the current ride. So that was a great experience. It was like a 3-hour thing. So you need a lot of time to go through the whole thing, but it was worth it. I recommend. Have you ever... Make myself EP already. If you're ever in New York, in East Village, there's a place called Land of Buddha. And yeah, they do these sound baths there. There's a lady there that does it. Really, really cool. Hello, Pebuchu. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? The other thing I've been thinking a lot about recently is I'm going to Burning Man in like 2 weeks now. Oh god, it's close. I still need to prep. I have not really done much prep aside from buying a bunch of stuff off Amazon. I gotta survive for a week in the desert. Hello, hello, hello. I'm trying to like figure out if there's any VTubers that go to Burning Man. I feel like I can't imagine just VTubers willingly wanting to survive in a desert. It sounds like such like a foreign thing, you know? It's also quite like an expensive thing to go through. I mean, there's ways to do it cheap, but I I think I don't know. I like nice things. I like comfort. Well, comfort goes a long way. But I think it'll be a really good experience, you know? It's like gonna shatter my world, my perspectives. Just like being part of a ephemeral city that rises out of nothing. And then just the types of people would be there. I wrote like an intention. Where's my intention? Oh, it's here. So I wrote, I'm here to observe and experience the true nature of my curiosity as a personal process of wholly embracing the unknown, of being human with grace and kindness. I'm here because I have felt a call that this is finally the year to experience my first burn. I am now fully open to answering that call while breathing with full presence. I'm here to listen closely to what it means to live within a more subtle reality, cultivating a deeper awareness and understanding of this impermanent existence. I'm here to connect with and be of service to something larger than this vessel I inhabit, to freely share the wisdom, or to freely share the wonderful gifts of wisdom, stories, love, and life I've accumulated throughout my journey. I'm here to learn and fully believe how I've always been deserving and capable of love, that I am not only surrounded by love, but also infinitely and universally loving. I want to do that. It's like it's just been on my mind a lot, that this idea of being deserving and capable of love, where I sort of like held myself or denied myself those possibilities. And I think maybe at this Burning Man, I want to play with that idea of what would that look like. It's like, what would it look like if I just existed with the full belief that I am fully capable and deserving of love, you know? Just like letting your presence just emanate, and allowing yourself to be fully seen, allowing yourself to be loved, allowing yourself to be felt, allowing yourself to just be. What would that look like? That's what I'm asking myself. Oh boy. Big questions, big feelings. I don't know if I can handle it. we try, we try. I've been dealing with this cough too for the past week. I'm so scared it was COVID. Glad it's not. So kind of annoying. But thank you, body, for being so resilient, getting me through it. Just healing, despite all these things I put it through. Aliyah, welcome, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Ben, I'm good. I'm a little like recovering from like some kind of cold, but other than that, life is good. Like I saw one of my friends. I mean, two, I guess, because I've been friends with the other person too. Like I saw my friends got married on Friday. And then I did karaoke for the first time in like 10 years. That was beautiful. I was like, wow, music is great. People write down their feelings and then you sing their song and then like you feel what they felt. Oh boy. And then Sunday was an engagement party of another friend in this like core friend group. So it was just like a really beautiful weekend. And then during the week, I've been kind of lazy with work. Luckily, it hasn't been too demanding. Kind of got addicted to TFT again. So, been mindlessly climbing the ranked again. Off stream. When I play TFT on stream, I feel like my brain hurts too much, especially with the new set. And then I got Burning Man coming up in like just a little more than 2 weeks, so I gotta get ready for that. Actually, yeah, I have 2 weeks left now. Kind of exactly. How about you? What's going on in your life? Started Genshin? Uh-oh. Should I be happy for you, or should I be like, I'm sorry? What's the vibe? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? It's addictive. Ah. See, I played Genshin when it first came out during the pandemic. And that was a lot of fun. And then I kind of just stopped because I got tired of grinding. And I feel like I want to get into the story because I feel like I love the character designs and sometimes like the cinematics, whatever, like really pretty or like well done. The music's great. But then I don't know. Just after a while, it just becomes all about grinding for your materials, for your like pieces, and then like what do you do with it? Then you get to play the game or something. I don't know. Like same thing with like Honkai Star Rail. Like since 2.0, I haven't done any of like really the 2.0 content. But I like Honkai's like story and stuff. All the character designs, everything. I like being in the know of all the things going on. But then playing is such a chore. At least in Honkai Star Rail, there's autoplay. Do you have any 5 stars yet? Getting to level 15 is hard. I feel the beginning is always like the most fun of like these type of games because just like, oh my gosh, there's so many things to do. I'm so weak. I gotta get better. But once you get like decently geared and things, and it's like meh. And that's how I feel. Thought Paimon would be more annoying.
It's like Paimon thinks that you should go this way.
It's cute though. I feel like there's like some like interesting theories about like Genshin. Like you're the MC, like you're supposed to be like, I don't know, the devil or something like that. And like Paimon is like your little assistant trying to help you become, I don't know, empowered. You don't get annoyed easily. I don't think I do either. I don't remember being that annoyed by Paimon when I was playing. I think just like Paimon's role in the story is just like kind of, I don't know, weird or interesting, right? Like I like the dynamic more in like Honkai Star Rail where it's just like, oh, you're like, you got your gang and they're all sort of there with you. But Paimon being this little like, I don't know, Pikachu sort of assistant character, but then also it just like talks through everything. Like everyone talks to Paimon. And Paimon answers everything, explains everything. It's like, all right. easy. Hi, Ice Boy. Oh my god. Alright. little cold. I'm good. I'm good. I'm dying. How are you doing? I'm a cutie patootie monk. That's me. Hee hee. Haha. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Life's good here too. Aside from this cough, no complaints really. A lot to look forward to. No real stresses. And just you know, surrounded by people that love me. Surrounded by people that I love. And I'm safe. I'm fed well. Taken care of. I can do better taking care of myself, but for the most part, all's good, you know? Let's chill, yeah. Like the big thing going on in my life right now that will happen soon is Burning Man. So I gotta get really ready for that. I bought like a bunch of stuff from Amazon, and I gotta get my stuff ready so I can survive in the desert for a week, you know. I'm gonna switch the chimes for a bit. Hello, Yui Kako. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're well. Sending love and joy to you. These are koshi chimes, like wind chimes. I'm glad that they make you feel calm. Very, very lovely sounds. Yeah, with like the kind of like forest sounds, the rain. Very, very peaceful and calming, indeed. I feel like when I do these, I like make myself eepy. Is there anything that you're proud of recently? What's going on in your life? I'm working on a lot of projects. Wow, what kind of projects? I'm so glad that you're doing lots of fun things. It's a great place to be. I am doing well, thank you. I have lots of good things happening in my life right now. Like, a lot of people that I love are doing wonderful things. I get to see them. We get to spend time with each other. And then I have have some great trips coming up as well. And sort of opening myself up to these new possibilities and seeing where it takes me, you know? Trying to bring a lot of curiosity into all these little moments. Embrace the unknown. Yeah, new things are always so exciting. Really pushes us into different places, you know? Things that we wouldn't expect. So the big thing for me in like 2 weeks is I'm going to Burning Man. Big festival slash experimental sort of ephemeral city that pops up in the middle of the desert. And I gotta prepare myself to survive in the desert for a week. And I'm gonna be very uncomfortable with just being in the dust. At the same time, I think I'm gonna be among lots of very beautiful people and see a lot of things I've never seen before. Yeah, it's a crazy thing. It's kind of like a cult too, to be honest. People get really obsessed about it. But that's kind of my vibe, you know? It's like, sign me up for the cult. Do you have any trips coming up? Anywhere you're looking forward to going to? I feel like I always love having like a travel things to look forward to. When I don't have travel plans, I'm like, man, nothing to look forward to. It's like very important to me that I have trips always in store for me. Not really thinking more of a homebody? And that's okay too. I think when you have everything around you and it's comfortable and it's easy, it's nice. I think maybe the reason I travel so much too is sort of like feeling like I'm still looking for a home in some ways. That's like home is wherever you are, right? Like home is not so much a destination, but the feeling that you carry with yourself. An interesting look to it. Kind of jealous of people go on all sorts of trips. Different lifestyle for sure. But it's definitely a privilege as well. I don't want to deny that. I don't know what your own circumstances are, but I do hope that you'll be able to go on your own trips. Whatever ones that you're very much would be excited to go on, that would expand your worldview, your perspectives, meet all kinds of people, make all kinds of memories, eat delicious things. Now, where would you like to go? If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you like to go right now? Paris. I have not been to Paris, but that would be very lovely. I really want to try a real French croissant. Croissant! I heard it's just so much better there. I really love croissants. I'm recovering from a cold, so I have a little bit of a cough. Excuse me. Yeah, so delicious. Nice, buttery, flaky, a little tangy, a little sweet. You know what's actually really interesting is I was in Portugal earlier this year for about like a month. And they have their own style of croissants that I really like. It's not like the French do it, where it's like flaky. Instead, theirs is more like brioche, bready. And it actually tastes more like a milk chocopan bread, milk bread. It's very tasty. And like they're really pretty, like they're yellow. When I go to new places, I always like look for bakeries too, and I love getting croissants. I think it's like a nice kind of way to just like see like, oh, is this a good bakery? Like how well do they do their croissants? It's a good like litmus test. Have a croissants. Me too. Me too. But I don't know if I can find a croissant at this time anywhere. You been sick and lost your taste? Oh no, is it COVID? I hope you get well soon. Sending you all the healing. Your body is resilient. You will move through this. It is working very, very hard to take care of you. You will taste yummy things again. It's kind of scary, you know? Like you lose a taste and it's like you don't know when it comes back. I'd be really scared. Kudere! Thank you for the Prime sub. So sweet of you. Appreciate you so much. Hope you're well, taking care, enjoying the sun bath. It's amazing how much our world is dependent on smell. I think you just lost your sense of smell, but it's not so much. Yeah, smell is like everything, you know? Like, also smell is like so powerful for like memories. Like when you smell something, it's like, oof, takes you back. Oh, have a good day at work. May it be easy, smooth, energizing, all the good things. Thank you for swinging by, Kudere. Appreciate you, and hope you have a wonderful day. I'll be finishing up pretty soon. It's getting late for me. I have work tomorrow. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm really sleepy now. Okay. Um, let's finish off with a sleepy meditation. Just something to send us all to bed with good vibes. Oh, my cough's coming back too. So I'll take some medicine and then go to sleep. So, oh yeah. Just close our eyes. Just find yourself in a comfortable position. And maybe you're in a place where you're trying to go to sleep now. And in that place is a comfortable bed, a comfortable home, and a comfortable body. And let's just have it all come together to bring you to rest. So we take a breath in, and then we breathe out. And then we breathe in again, just with all the things that we experienced today, whether it be stress, anxiety, just effort, tension. Breathe it all in. And we hold, we hold, we hold. And then we let it all go. Find ourselves in a little more relaxed position. And wow, what a place we're in. This bed, this blanket, this pillow, this darkness, this nighttime. And just let yourself invite in the quality of a deep night's rest. Everything's slow. Everything's cozy. And you're just ready to just drift off at any moment. And in tonight's rest, we'll invite in this quality that will be able to restore and replenish and recover everything that we went through today. And the next day, you're going to be so awakened, so energized, and so free to take on whatever it is tomorrow has in store for you. So sleep, rest easy, sleep well, dream well. We take one more last deep breath in. All the tensions, all the stressors. Breathe it all in, all in, all in. And then we let go. so here, just slowly, slowly, slowly settle down. Take it easy. Just savor and enjoy this rest. Rest, rest, rest. Rest well, rest well, rest well. For tomorrow is a new day. Okay, that was a little EP meditation. Oh, I'm not worried to pass out. Oh, Doma, hello. Long time no see. How are you? It's about the end of the stream. It's just a little sleepy meditation. Hope you're well. Hope, I don't know if your new school year started yet, or if you moved out and everything. But, yeah. Hope you're in a good place, you know? Do I feel like reading? I'm just gonna see if there's anyone on. You're great. Go on your first cruise tomorrow. Oh my god, I've never been on a cruise. That sounds fun. Well, enjoy your cruise. Enjoy all the food. Enjoy whatever it is you got going on there. And yeah, your next phase of your life is starting very, very soon. It's gonna be amazing. Take care, take care. Okay. I don't think I feel like rating any of these people that I see online. They're all doing like a lot more exciting things, and I think for an ASMR things, I want to lead you all to an ASMR, or at least just people who are just like super, super chill. And the other people are very, very energetic, so I think it's a vibe mismatch, which I don't feel like it's conducive, you know. But we'll just end here. Thank you all for swinging by, spending your time with me. Really appreciate you all taking care of yourselves, most of all. Choosing your time to spend your time with me. Choosing to take care of yourself. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. This weekend I won't be home, but we have 2 more weeks before I go off to Burning Man, so there may be at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 more streams in store. But until then, rest well, take care, peace out. Good night, good night, good night, good night. EP time, EP time, EP time.